This is my little hamster. He's a Robo Hamster, and there he got out. They are also called a Robo hamster. They are pretty small, and they are very fast. And right now I am in the bathtub going to kind of try to hand tame him and really just get him used to my hand for now and kind of let him run around for a little. But I laid down a towel so that the bathtub is not too cold on his little feet. And his name is Hedgie or Buster. I thought about Hedgie because he kind of looks like a hedgehog. So like Hedgie or Hedgehog or Buster. But there he is. And they are, again, pretty small. So if you get in the bathtub with them, you want to be very careful and try not to move. Because one, it will scare him. And you could smush him. But just try not to move super fast and make sure if you're trying to move to readjust yourself in the bathtub, you want to move really slow and watch where he is before you do it. But I also have some treats here. I got them from that fish place, that pet place, and I think it was Lancaster, but they are Extreme Timothy Hay Yogurt Yummies for small pets. They're, let me see, creamy coated, natural and high fiber Timothy Hay pellets. And for those that don't know what Timothy Hay is, it's kind of like a grass, and it's pretty healthy for them. But some of the ingredients it has is ground Timothy Hay, non-fat milk powder, some yogurt powder, heat treated after culturing, and some other healthy stuff for them. And they can have some yogurt and like a little bit of milk, but you want to make sure it's like mixed in with some other stuff, the milk. And they can have plain yogurt, but you have to make sure it has no flavor and it's not colored or anything. Just make sure it's plain yogurt. So I'm still trying to find out some treats that he really likes, but he does like these. But I want to find some that he really likes that would be his favorite, so that it'll be easier to hand tame him. And I did transfer him to the bathtub in a ball. Right now I only have a pink one, but I'm going to get a clear one for him. And so, yeah, this is my Robo Hamster. And they can't see very well. They can see pretty good, but they mostly depend on their hearing and smell. You can see his little nose is going. And as you can see, they can move really fast. I will be back as soon as I can see if he will let me hold him. So I'll be right back. So he did let me hold him for a little bit, but I did not get to get a shot because he's not super hand tame yet. I mean, he's not biting or anything, but I am still trying to hand tame him. But here he is. So, can't really hold him right now, but I am trying to hand tame him, and eventually I will get him to the point that I can hold him without him like really caring and not wanting to be held for very long, if you know what I mean. But yeah, eventually I will be able to hold him more. Let's see if I can get him to come onto my hand. But you can see that he is watching my hand. And seeing if it'll do anything, make sure it's not dangerous or anything. And if you do this, sometimes they will step up. See, he checks out my hand. But it will take them a little while sometimes. If you put a treat in your hand though, sometimes it'll make them step up. See, I have a treat here. This is what the treats look like. But see, they give them natural food coloring, so it's okay if it's colored for them if you buy them. But if you want to make something with yogurt, you just want to make sure it's white, or if you can get a natural food coloring. But here he is, and if you, I'll just sit it in my hand like this. So he doesn't want to come up into my hand right now, but I did learn that a way to get them used to your scent is like, because they will make a nest out of like toilet paper and stuff. So if you take and rip up some toilet paper and get your scent on it and give it to him, then they will make a nest out of it and then sleep in it, and eventually they will get used to your scent. Crawled under there. And don't worry, I'm not squishing him. He crawled under there himself. He's coming back under. Camera won't focus. There we go. But yeah, like I said, just try using some toilet paper and that toilet paper method. And for him to get used, him or her to get used to your voice, you just want to stay in their cage or stay by their cage throughout the day and just talk to them throughout the day in your normal voice and just really talk about anything, and they will get used to your voice, and then they won't be super scared. But I've been doing that. I've been talking to him and everything and getting him used to my voice, so he's not as skittish anymore. That's why I can get him out now. But I put him in the ball for a little while and let him play and roll around the house. I make sure because we have stairs, and I make sure to block the stairs and watch him while he's rolling around. And sometimes I'll take him down in the kitchen, and then he can't get up the stairs in the ball, so I let him roll around. But I still watch him and everything. But here he is. It will take some time to hand tame him. Sometimes little critters like this won't like to be held, but just keep trying and just make sure not to stress them out. And eventually, most of the time they should like being held, but a lot of times they won't. But it's just something that you have to keep working with, and eventually they might get it and sometimes they won't. But you just have to be patient and everything, and they'll get the hang of it sometimes. But yeah, so there's my hamster. I'll see if I can get him to let me hold him, and I'll be right back if I can. Okay, so he does not want to be held, which is okay. I'm not going to force him to let me hold him. Sometimes he will, sometimes he won't. Usually he'll only let me hold him long enough to transfer him from the cage into the ball, and that's about it. But it's okay. I'm gonna keep working with him and hope that he'll get it. If not, that's fine. I'll just have to keep working with him. There he is. I'll give you another look at him. He likes running around. There he is. But yeah, there he is. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Let me know if you would like to see more of him. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.